getting after it. Well, since we got in a whole heap of trouble with that shallow water, and since the wind looks like it's going to be under control, why don't we go on down south, go into Prospect Bay and the Eastern Bay, and the mouths of the Miles and Tillman Point, and failing that, maybe we'll head up the Y River, because we haven't done the Y River going up in any appreciable part where it might be flowing, you know, mostly fresh at this point. We still have a good bit of runoffs and rain that, you know, the streams and creeks and stuff like that are working through. Anyhow, that'll be our shallow water attack, and we'll stay out of any potential mud flats, see what our tide is doing before we head on up. That's another thing we learned about it last time. We're gonna go up in those shallow creeks, go up on a rising tide. Sports fans, this is nothing but fun. We're having a good time, and I invite you all to come on along with me. We'll see you out on the water. Do not eat. This is what we've been reduced to in the United States. Someone might have bought this bag of Jack's Links and thought, ah, Jay, look at there. This here is a piece of white jerky. Or maybe it's chicken jerky. And it's got writing on it. And since most of our children are illiterate, you got to put that kind of nonsense on there, because you got to protect people. We got to protect people from these evil manufacturers who make products and they put additives in, like labels, that people think are food. I don't know about you sports fans, but none of Captain T's children ever thought that something like that was food. No, sir.
Greetings and hallucinations. Haha. Sports aficionados. Here we are at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. Just coruscatingly beautiful, scintillating sparkles on top of the water that feeds into the Eastern Bay. Over here, the bottom Kent Point, and a fish structure that we just went over, to no avail. Yet again, Captain T is insisting on these piscatorial pursuits with a paucity of fish. It's just astounding to me how this man persists in these things. Science will prevail, and I, Professor Seymour Sanctimony, will be the man to save Captain T's reputation one of these days when the Earth awakes. The fish begin to feed on one another, and the whole circle of life begins anew. Meanwhile, we're skunked. And as a matter of fact, he picked me up from my lovely luncheon with all of the rest of the Department of Piscatorial Studies and Ichthyology from enormous Maryland University. I was having little watercress sandwiches along with my colleagues and laughing at the plethora of uneducated people who are out there fishing in such conditions. Such folly. Anyhow, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Hopefully I can put this godforsaken man on top of a fish. He's about to throw me over and drag me. He said something about keel hauling. I don't know if that's legal. We'll see. More later. See more sanctimony. Out for now.
Time to get running. Get running, boy. Well, sports fans, here we are out in the Eastern Bay. We're just off Tillman Point, kind of where a ledge happens. Nothing. Ran up the Y, the Eastern Y, hit Tillman Point, hit the fish structure out here. Nobody's home. So that's the way it goes, sports fans. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you always have to pay your dues in order to get lucky. And we're going to get it. And one of these days, we're also going to figure out this winter fishing. So, at any rate, this is a wrap for now, I think, unless we see something that we just have to cast to. Alright, sports fans, we're this close, I tell you. Oh, gosh, dasket, helch, darn it, dadgummit, Darn it. I just know we're this close. This close. Well, let's get on in while we still got daylight. Right on. See you back at the dock. Yo ho, sports fans, coming to you from the bow of the Straper Blues. Okay, we're this close, this close. It's happening. Yep, so we're gonna get some warm days this week. It's gonna warm it up. It's gonna get it ready for us for next week. Hopefully it won't be too cold. Hopefully it won't snap down. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Hope, hope, hope. Hope's not a strategy, but when it comes to fishing, there's no guarantees. So we take the good with the good, and it's always good out here on the Chesapeake Bay. My favorite place to be, apart from home with my lovely Miss Lisa, my wife of going on 31 years. What a lovely place, what a lovely fishery. We're so darn blessed that we got an opportunity to do this. I hope you all enjoyed it with me. Hope you enjoyed the scenery and you know, the odd contribution by Professor Sanctimony. So we're going to be signing out, sports fans, right now. It is 10 after 6. Sunset is, well, it's sun already set, and we're going to be heading home and getting some vittles with the family. Love you all. Captain T out.